Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Aries. I'm seeing that this read is influenced by the element water. So the element water is closely associated and has a lot to do with the eastern wind and how it influences certain things that you experience in your life. The eastern wind is based in lessons learned about perception, right? The eastern wind also marks like a new beginning with the element water. There's a sense of self that you navigate through when it comes to the eastern wind and the element water, and then I'm seeing like an involvement with the Egyptian deity Anubis that has to do with the afterlife. So the element waters and all of those different things are influencing the cycle of the read and how things have happened, okay? I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and money. This is normal. We're human, especially if you're from America, right? So everyone usually seeks security and money, and so just don't feel bad about that if that is what you're seeking security in. I am seeing what's surrounded in that is all of your efforts that you're making to seek security and money are worth it. Okay, that's the message that I'm seeing. I'm also seeing casinos and snakes in reverse. So snakes could have to do with like a sense of deception. Casinos could have to do with like gambling. So gambling with deception, right? Or something like that is what I'm seeing. So as you are being more honest and you're not playing games, the security that you're seeking in money is worth it, okay? And that's just what I'm seeing for you. So I'm also seeing I'm seeing things from both sides, right? So I'm seeing what some of your challenges may have been during the cycle of this read, and then I'm also seeing some things that have been good, you know, that have been revealed to you during the cycle of this read. I'm seeing a teddy bear. So with the teddy bear, it has to do with someone being interested in you, or you are interested in someone else. I'm saying being because there are some winds that have to do with what they have to do with when I talk about it, so give me a second. So I am seeing a teddy bear. There's someone that's interested in you. I'm seeing a blooming romance. I'm seeing flirting, and I'm also seeing someone wanting to date. So you may be wanting to date someone. There may be like a romance blooming, or like some flirting going on and someone's interested in you, or it could be vice versa, or it could be, you know, equal, you know. This also could have to do with like you seeking security and money. So they may be like closely aligned. You being interested in making money, finding a way by the way of the universe to be able to communicate with you that it is also very much so interested in you and sees you as worth it, right? So take it as it resonates, because you know, when you were created, life was breathed into you, and so that meant that you were connected to all, right? I'm also seeing twin flames. So the person that you may be interested in or is interested in you, the person that you're flirting with, wanting to date, blooming romance with, could be a twin flame. I'm also seeing like a yin-yang balance, a union, duality, a sense of completement when you're with that person, or when that person is with you, or this opportunity you step into that has to do with money. Like I said, take it as it resonates. And then there also could be a sense of like duality, right? Like I did say, union and duality. So with that duality is also things that, like I said earlier, things that were not so great and things that were great. So what I am seeing is the twin flame union, flirting, a blooming romance, and then the the other side of it, right? Your challenges, and what I'm seeing that have been your challenges are a sense of backstabbing, right? So with this backstabbing card, I'm seeing heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack, right? So this could have to do with those snakes, though. Remember, what I'm seeing is the snakes and the casinos in reverse. So there isn't any gambling when it comes to you, or you're not gambling with your money, or you're not gambling with someone else. You know, the teddy bear relationship or the twin flame relationship, there is, like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, no one is backstabbing you. And though you may be going like through a process of healing, because as you are a source of projection for what it is that you are experiencing, Spirit may be guiding you to recognize that you are worth it, and so are the relationships that you invest yourself in, because you're always growing and learning from them, right? So if you did experience situations in the past where you were backstabbed, or you were betrayed, or there was some sense of deception or lies, whether if it came from you or the other person that you were in union with, the best way to heal from that is by recognizing how it helped you grow, not necessarily pointing out all of the bad things that the other person did, because they are a point of reflection of time for you to spiritually mature and to prioritize the wellness of your soul. As you grow as a human being, you should know you are a spiritual being, and that's not the be all end all, right? So yeah, in duality, those were some of your challenges that I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing that there was like the energy of the Not Today card. The Not Today card says boundaries, like setting boundaries. Maybe there was some type of hurt that you experienced in the past, right? Like being able to heal from it. Avoiding certain conversations, not dealing with issues or problems, and maybe you were still upset about certain things that happened in the past. All of these things are just a part of being human. And so since that's the direction that this is going in, let me go over the emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read, okay? So the emotions are for you not to feel forced. With the Not Today card, it's like a confirmation that all of this is like in alignment with each other, and it's all connected. Because if you're not feeling forced, and the Spirit wants you to not feel forced, like your spirit guide doesn't want you to feel forced, then that makes sense in regard to the Not Today card, because you have the ability and the freedom and the right, really, to set boundaries when it comes to you being hurt or feeling like you're being attacked, right? So you're not being forced to have conversations. You have the ability to say no, not today. And if you are a little bit upset about anything that has happened from the past, that is okay, because you don't want to feel forced into doing something, right? Being forced into doing something could make you feel pressured, and it could push you into doing things impulsively. And I'm not projecting that is something that you would feel like you have to do. I'm just being transparent and saying, like, I understand why the Spirit is guiding you in that direction. Like, you don't want to feel forced, you don't want to feel pressured into doing anything, and that's just a part of being human, okay? For you not to feel terrified, because if you are doing things impulsively, you could be put in certain situations that could put you in an energy of being fearful of moving forward, or, you know, not knowing what it is that you should do next. And you should feel secure about every decision that you're making, okay? I'm literally saying it like right before I pull the card. So you don't feel fearful, right? So that you feel more confident in the decisions that you're making moving forward. You have the time to say, I need space, I need time to think these things through, because I want to make a decision that I'm sure about, that I'm not going to regret, because this is my life and I should be allowed to make those decisions, okay? So with the casinos and the snakes cards in reverse, it's like you're setting boundaries and you're not really taking a gamble or a risk at your peace of mind, your happiness, or like the balance and security that you've created for yourself, okay? And that's fine. I'm seeing that someone is defending you, or you're defending someone else. So for the most part, I am seeing that someone is defending you with these people in the read, for you not to feel perplexed, or it could be your spirit guide that's also defending you and helping guide you on the right direction, okay? For you not to feel perplexed, for you not to feel worried, for you to be joyous, you know, like be happy. Yeah. I'm seeing that someone wants to know more about you, or you may want to know more about someone else. And this shouldn't make you suspicious, right? For you to feel energetic, or this is an energetic read. For the most part, it could be like an energetic read, right? For you not to feel panicked. I'm seeing the message that says give grace and living in grace. So that card comes from the saying, like, come from a place of gratitude. Whether if that's at work or your interactions with others, whether if you're going in a store to buy something. The fact of the matter is we have so many little things that we are capable of and things that we involve ourselves in. Even if it's getting a glass of water, that is a work of art for you to even be able to do that, because there are not a lot of people that can do that. It is a luxury to be able to live as freely as some of us do. And so you come from a place of gratitude because you understand that. You live in grace with a conscious awareness that, like, you didn't have to be able to do this, though you can. You know what I mean? And then if you have to leave a situation, or it's time for you to walk away, or if it's a time of transition or change, you can leave in love, grateful, and you know what I mean, and full of grace. So don't feel guilty about prioritizing the wellness of your soul and your spiritual maturity. And this is either for a divine masculine, or it's about a divine masculine, okay? So, if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Empress card. So with this Empress energy, it's someone that's like creative and innovative and like full of ideas and new concepts and just open to thriving in the energy of creativity, right? This is someone that enjoys making and doing things. Okay, so like someone that nurtures the art of life, right? So thank you. This energy is being received as like graceful, delicate, dainty, tender. Sometimes tender can be communicated as like currency or money. So if it comes through like that, then that's just how the universe translated it. It's also coming through as not arrogant, not overpowering, not corrupted or coerced, okay? So thank you. Then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Knight of Swords. This is showing me that you are that person that wants to know more. So I don't know if you want to know more about someone with that card that said I want to know more about you. Though with this Knight of Swords, it's just someone that's seeking guidance, knowledge, like you're wanting to know. Because like I said, I am seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and money. So this Knight of Swords is someone that is ambitious about getting information. You're being received in this energy as like loving and tender. That tender word is coming through on both sides. So it could have to do with money. You're seeking security and money. Money is being exchanged. Money is being given. Money is being received. And I'm just seeing that we are both open to receive it, you know. And surrounded in that is the message worth it, in regard to you seeking security and money. And then I'm also seeing that casinos and snakes card in reverse. So it's showing that, like I said earlier, that there's not a gamble with deception. So it is worth it, as you are operating in an energy of truthfulness and energy that you can trust, is more secure, right? So with this Knight of Swords, the information that you are seeking, like, you're being received as also mystical and like spiritual and esoteric. So maybe the information that you're seeking knowledge and awareness in is mysticism, and you know, you just want to feel more secure about it. Okay? So let's talk about your wins. I am seeing new with the north, eastern, and western wind, right? So overall, I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to partnership and community building with the northern wind. So with that northern wind, I am seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to your love life, and you know how you're learning a lesson, navigating through that by the way of your partnerships. You know, what is it called? Like, as you navigate as a sovereign entity or being through the communities that you associate with, that you've become accustomed to, right? Stuff like that. And how you formulate partnerships and relationships that help build up a sense of security within, right? So externally, you're navigating how it is that you are accepted by the way of your partnerships. This could be at work. This could be in your personal relationships. This could be also in your family and friends, all of that kind of stuff. Like, how do you navigate through these relationships that makes you feel secure is what the spirit of true self is seeking security in when it comes to your love life. And you're learning a lesson about that during the cycle of this read, because the soul is revealing that by the way of the experiences that you're having to the spirit of true self. Okay, so this could be revealed in your dreams, it could be revealed in your actual experiences, and how you balance out you learning that lesson between the two, because there is that duality, right, that I was speaking about earlier. And I'm just seeing that with the casinos and the snakes card in reverse, you are spiritually maturing because you are operating in an energy of being truthful and not gambling with the wellness of your soul. Okay, so you're navigating north with your love life. I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson with the northern winds, also in the regard to marriage. So you could be married, you could be thinking about getting married, or you're learning a lesson about marriage by the way of how it's been displayed within your community, right? And you're trying to navigate through that, and what makes you feel secure, right? I'm also seeing the northeastern wind, where you are learning a lesson about the perception of partnership, right? In regard to being in love. So that has to do with new ideas, new technologies, new opportunities, just doing something new altogether with that eastern wind and the element of water, right? The water is refreshing, restorative, renewing, right? And it's also a reminder of how things can just flow. So as you have received maybe a new idea, new perception, new perspective of being in love, you're also navigating northeast because it's in regard to partnerships. So the perception of partnerships and being in love. Okay. There may be some avoidance, right? With the not today card, setting boundaries, not being pressured, not being forced, remember, and that is because of the experience maybe in the past of backstabbing, separation and loss, deception and lies, and you learn your lesson from stuff that happened in the past, and you want to operate in an energy of being truthful and not playing games, right? So there's that rain with the western wind. With the western wind, I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to process. So as you are, it's so amazing how it's like you are balanced in your experiences that you're having between nature and how that transpires and influence what you experience, as well as your personal life and your own reality. Okay. With that western wind, I'm seeing the lesson that's being taught to you is about the weather conditions, rain, and the water, right? The process of how when it does rain, that means that your supply of new perceptions, new ideas, new beginnings is not cut short or distorted, right? You have to listen to the way that God and the universe are also speaking to you at the same time as you are having your own individual experiences. And I find it amazing. I'm always in awe of the way that God, the universe, really are in alignment and communicate with me. Because when I learn new things, it just automatically happens that, like, you know that you're in alignment, right? Because it just randomly started raining. And it's like the environment around you is in tune with what it is that you're experiencing and what you're processing. And it's like, oh my gosh, like sometimes because of our interactions that we have with other people, we don't feel that special, right? And that's just because of the experiences that we have with others and how they process and connect, right? But when the universe shows you that you're special by the way of nature being in alignment and revealing to you, like, you're learning something new, and I know that you're learning something new, and I know that you're thinking about something new, and I know that you have like new opportunities coming towards you, and I know that like you want new things to happen and new beginnings, and you're excited about what could possibly happen, and then it starts raining, and it's like, God, are you listening? Are you here with me? And that's like the confirmation, because you know for sure that the God that you believe in is nurturing you and watering your seed. Food for thought. Okay? So there you are with the rain, with that western wind, revealing to you the process of this new perception in regard to being in love and operating in that northern wind, where you are trying to navigate this new perception about being in love and partnerships, right? And then with the western wind is the process of nature also being involved in that, because when bees are buzzing, they get that assignment from the queen bee to make honey. Though, does she also give them direction on what flowers to go to? Or do they do that like on their own naturally, just find fruit to make honey from, or find flowers in a field to make honey from. I mean, the world is filled with flowers and fruit, and you know what I mean? Though it is like the sense of, you see it in nature, how even small little creatures like insects navigate the ideas of being fruitful and trusting and having a sense of guidance, and you have that for yourself as you are navigating partnerships and the process of them within your community. Okay, so in the past position for the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were in the 7 of Cups. This is showing me that you were at a point in time in your life where you had a lot of options. Maybe you could have a lot of options, maybe with the jobs, right? Because it says that you're seeking security and money. So you had a lot of options, and maybe what it is that you could have did for work, or this could have had to do with relationships, right? What I am seeing is that maybe you took some gambles in the past. Maybe you lied a little bit. It's a possibility, and if it is something that you did, I'm not judging you. If you learn how to navigate and survive in your community by the way of doing stuff like that, surely you also went on a path where you learned about deception and lies and loss and separation and stuff like that, right? So you learned that lesson, and the reason why I'm saying it right before I'm seeing it. So in the 7 of Cups, I'm seeing that you were received as delightful, or you saw your options as delightful, or the things that you could do as pleasing, right? So you were in an energy of being able to satisfy yourself with all of your different options, right? I'm also seeing that this is normal for you, because like I said, maybe within people in your community, they demonstrated that kind of behavior, that kind of way of life was normal, okay? And you hear that all the time, like, why catch one fish and keep it when it's a whole bunch of fish in the sea, right? Or something like that. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. What I am saying is, in the past, you got a lot of joy and delight out of, and maybe pleasure out of all the options that you had, and that was normal, right? So what I'm saying is, you're probably like really attractive in that regard, because you're attracting to yourself like all of these different options, right? So then I'm seeing that maybe it became overwhelming, right, with this 10 of Rods, because so with this 10 of Rods, I'm seeing like overindulgence, or like being overwhelmed or taking on too much, because somewhere in there maybe you learned a lesson about setting boundaries, right? So maybe here with the 10 of Rods, you experience some type of heartbreak, pain, loss, separation, deception, lies. You know, with this 10 of Rods, it's just seeing like, what I'm seeing is like someone that may have been lying and then had to keep up with their lies, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing with the 10 of Rods. I am seeing that maybe the sense of deception gave you an energy of being rich, right? Where like you profited or you benefit off of overworking yourself. So this could have to do with like relationships, or it could have to do with work in general. So take it as it resonates, right? So with the 7 of Cups in the past, maybe you got a lot of joy out of working really hard and working a bunch of different jobs, right? It doesn't necessarily have to have been relationships. It could have also been work and jobs, especially with this 10 of Rods. So it could have either been you had a bunch of options in relationships that were pleasing you, and you got overwhelmed and overburdened because it was a lot. Or the situation could have been that you had a bunch of options in work and you did like a bunch of different jobs, and that was overwhelming, though you were well off, right? You made a lot of good money, though it was a burden, right? You were working a lot. So with this 10 of rods, I am seeing that it wasn't shocking to you that you were making a good amount of money from working so hard, because you received the messages constantly that if you work hard, then you could be in a different tax bracket, or you make more money and stuff like that. Though I am seeing that the truth about all of that, or what the deception probably was, is that you may be working hard and making a lot more money and working all of those hours, though it's wearing and tearing on your body like a car that has been driven too many miles. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe you had a reality check in regard to that, where like with that not today card, where you had to set boundaries and be like, I need to take a break, I need to rest, I need to recuperate. And I promise you, I really felt this way about Kamala Harris. I don't think that she's an Aries. However, I'm just seeing that she's been VP for someone that's been president for a while. And as he had dropped out of his presidency, or running for president, right, she stepped in, and that meant that like you never take any days off. And maybe that was like overwhelming or overburdening to her, or stressful, because you have to be in this role of, not only did I have to step up for this man that was just like, I can't do this anymore, though she also had to be like, well, if I'm going to step up, then I have to step up and then take on all of this, and then I have to operate in that for 4 whole years, right? And then what if I do a great job and then people want me to do it for 4 more years? Like, when do I get a break? And I just see it as like the loss that happened was for a reason, because here you got Donald Trump that's like super overly ambitious about being the president, right? And it's like, let him do it for the next 4 years. Honey, take a break. Take a break. Get you some rest. Go get you a pedicure. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Go to a family barbecue. Have a great time. Enjoy your life. Especially the lives of these people that you have been, fighting for to represent. Okay? Take the time to enjoy your time off from the fight, and collaborate, work with the president if that's what you feel like you need to do. It doesn't always have to be a battle, right? Especially if we are the United States. We're not the separated states. For real. So Democratic or Republican, I'm not red or blue. I'm pretty much purple. And I understand that this is the United States. So take a break. Relax. Recuperate, rejuvenate, have fun, take a deep breath, go to an island. And anyone that feels like you don't deserve that break does not know what it's like to walk in those shoes. And they could keep their opinion to themselves. I personally, as everything, am saying, as a U.S. citizen, I don't think that it was a bad thing that there was a loss. I think that it was an opportunity for change and transformation, and for you to get the rest that you deserve. Okay? So, moving on. The 10 of rods is just showing me that there was an energy of like you being overwhelmed by all of the work that was being done. Then I'm seeing that you were in this King of Rods energy. So either you were this King of Rods, or this King of Rods was someone else that came into your life to help give you some guidance. So you either learn from that lesson by being overwhelmed in the Ten of Rods, right? And then you ascended into this King of Rods energy where you started mastering, is it worth it? Me seeking security and money. How do I operate better and prioritize your family and your work ethic? And how do you balance that out with, your work-life balance? Okay. So I am seeing that maybe you are in this King of Rods where you're like mastering the way that you work and the effort that's put into it and prioritizing your family and trying to balance that out, right? So that could have either been you, or this is someone that has come into your life to give you that guidance and to help point you in the right direction, okay? This King of Rods is someone that's being received as like powerful, strong, forceful, innocent, chaste, also bold, daring, and courageous. So you are being courageous in this energy. So then I'm seeing that there's this Queen of Swords energy. So this could be someone that is coming in to defend you, or this could be you, right? So there could have either been this King of Rods that gave you some guidance that you trust, someone that's powerful, someone that's innocent, someone that's also courageous, so pure in their thought, pure in their guidance, pure in their ability to lead and kind of protect you and be there for you, and you know what I mean, to help give you that kind of balance for how you were working so hard. And so that's either you that was in that King of Rods, or that was someone else. And then there's this Queen of Swords energy, right? So this could have been the twin flame, like the twin flame between the King of Rods and the Queen of Swords. It could be you, or it could be someone else. Take it as it resonates. And this could also be a balance between the divine masculine energy within your bloodline coming through, that you are in this King of Rods energy, and then that being paired with you manifesting also into this Queen of Rods energy with your divine feminine energy, right? And you just being balanced into both of them. And this could just be you throughout the whole cycle of the read. Irregardless, these people are a point of reflection of time for you if it is someone else. So it is essentially still all about you, Aries, okay? So there's this Queen of Swords energy, right? This is someone that sets boundaries, don't take no shit, and is led by truth and justice. So this is someone that operates in an energy of giving and receiving respect. Okay, and since I saw the casinos and the snakes card in reverse, this Queen of Swords energy is someone that is in alignment with that forecast, right? Someone that is in alignment with the whole not playing games, not gambling with you, and also not being in an energy of deception. Why? Because this Queen of Swords is led by truth and justice. And this gives this Queen of Swords the energy and the right and the power to lead others and give them guidance and governance when it comes to being led in the right direction, okay? Or the correct direction, all right? So this Queen of Swords is being received as like pretty popular, someone that's popular, someone that's well accepted, very well liked, someone that's preferred. If this is you, okay. And then I'm seeing you as also romantic and soft, like kind, right? Gentle, graceful, right? There was that gentle word with the Empress energy that was offered to me, and then the Knight of Swords energy on your end. So I'm just receiving that this Queen of Swords energy is like gentle and soft and tender. That word is coming in throughout the cycle of the reading on both ends. So this Queen of Swords, and it's funny because this is a person that's led by truth and justice, so it's like someone that's stern and don't play, though at the same time it's like that teddy bear energy, right? where it's like this Queen of Swords is interested in you. There's a blooming romance, flirting, and a sense of wanting to date, right? So this could be, like I said, a union between that twin flame union between the King of Rods and the Queen of Swords, and as a twin flame, so there is a sense of balance and yin and yang in recognition of that duality that exists, right? So this Queen of Swords is also being received as not dysfunctional, so balanced and not misaligned, so adjusted and prepared because not damaged, right? Okay. So then towards the end of the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you are in this Three of Pentacles energy. So maybe this King of Rods and this Queen of Swords are working together, or maybe you're balanced in the King of Rods and Queen of Swords energy as your divine masculine and feminine energy within yourself. The gender is not specific, so take it as it resonates. Though with this Three of Pentacles energy, I am seeing that you're working on building up your skills and talents to build up your finances, right? So as you are seeking security and money, the work that you're doing is obviously worth it, because you are being led by your truth and justice, being balanced and prioritizing the wellness of your soul and also your family. So when it comes to your work-life balance, you're working on making sure that that goes in the correct direction. You're being received as like mysterious in this energy, so no one really knows what it is that you have going on, though it is like exciting because of your productivity and like how far you come out on top of the challenges that you overcome is what is like interesting to people, as well as you're being received as like not cruel, not harmful, not hostile, right? So that's it for the cycle of the read. Let's talk about your future. Okay. So I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service work with nonprofit organizations all over the U.S. And I'm doing a fundraiser right now to help raise funds for travel, lodging, food, and fuel. Here's the video for that. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being supportive of my channel and what it is that I do off of the app and the commitment that I make to making a difference in the world. I do strongly implore you all to also feel moved to go out and volunteer and try to make a difference in your community. If you do have any projects in your community that you want to share, I would love the opportunity to collaborate. So please feel free in sharing that information in the comments section. Also, if you would like to make a donation, that is in the description for this video. Also, if you would like to make any full set nail purchases, that information and link is also in the description part of this video. I thank you all so much for your support, your love, and definitely your prayers. They keep me motivated. They help me stay on the clear path towards my success and a better future for all of us. So let's get back to your read. So in the first card that I have for your future is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is showing me that you have found someone that you trust to be supportive to you, or someone has found that in you. Again, like I said earlier, this message is either for a divine masculine or it's about a divine masculine, right? So this could have to do with that King of Rods energy that you're operating in, or this King of Rods energy that you have met or that you know, right? With that Twin Flames card and the Teddy Bear card, this is someone that's either older than you or you're older than that person, because you see like the dynamic of the age difference between these two. So it is someone that you trust, someone that you believe in, that can give you guidance, and yeah. So the Six of Cups. As far as your emotions being involved in the connection between the relationship between you two, or these people that you work with, or the job, or whatever it is, right? Because I don't want to keep focusing it on like a sense of romanticism, though it does seem like that's what it's about because of the winds, right? In the twin flame union. So let me explain briefly the difference between the twin flame union and a soulmate. Soulmate is someone that you meet, someone that you know, that you do not feel like you have to change. Okay? Twin flame union is someone that helps balance you out and helps you learn more about yourself. You could be in relationships with any of these people, and it could be romantic or it could be completely platonic. That's completely up to you. However, I wanted to give clarity on that. And as far as the Six of Cups energy, it could be, like I said, someone that you're in a relationship with romantically, or someone that you're friends with, or someone that's in your family, or even people that you work with. They may receive you as someone that can give them support and guidance that they can look up to, right? Though the reason why I say that it may be a relationship is because of the northern and the northeastern winds in regard to your love life, marriage, and being in love. Okay, just clarifying. So with the Six of Cups, I am seeing that you're being received, or this energy is being received, as like gentle, uncomplicated, very effortless, graceful. Like it's a nice flow with the rain. It's true, I can see that. It's not forced, right? And it's also like very sharp, and y'all are very witty in how it is that you all interact with each other, or how it is that you get things done. You know, it's, you guys have like a keen interest in each other. So I'm also seeing you be received in the Six of Cups energy as lively, right? And very clean. Like the energy is clean, it's pure. I do remember seeing the word pure. Yep, this King of Rods energy is like pure and bold and courageous and powerful. Like it's genuine. It's not snaky or, you know what I mean, risky. Like you're safe in the connection with the Six of Cups energy in the future. Okay, this is someone that you can trust, someone that will be supportive to you, someone that you feel supported by, or you are the one that this person feels like, or these people feel like they can trust, or you know, they know that they can depend on you. Okay, so then I'm seeing this Knight of Rods in reverse. This is showing me maybe someone else that is taking risk or being snaky. Right? Because this is the only card that's in reverse. This Knight of Rods energy is someone that doesn't want to work. Someone that may be challenged, that's what I'll say. Someone that may be challenged with doing the work to heal from the deception, the energy of being deceptive, healing from the losses in the past, someone that is having challenges with their heartbreak and their pain that they experienced in the past, right? The most that I can say that you can do for this person is send them love, light, and healing energy, just the same as you would to someone that you love and care for. Because whatever is going on with them is outside of your control. Though I'm seeing that this is someone that you have to stand up to, right? And this is you gotta also remember that you're meant to learn from this person. That's another thing that I gotta tell you, right? Whoever this Knight of Rods in reverse is, it's just another version of yourself, right? Even God has to admit, I created the devil, you know, just as much as I created all the other angels that are obedient to me. So they have, in essence, a part of me within themselves, verified by the Big Bang Theory, right? It was all one God that is all in the beginning and the end. He says, I am the Alpha and the Omega. So knowing that that's who you are, God, surely this Knight of Rods energy is teaching you something about yourself. And essentially, the lessons that I've always learned at the end of anything is that I grew from it. And you will grow from this because I'm seeing that you, like I said, what superseded this experience that you will have in the future with this Knight of Rods in reverse is the Six of Cups. You have someone that is supportive, someone that cares about you, someone that you trust, or you are the person that someone feels like they can trust or that they're supported by. And this Knight of Rods is this Knight of Rods in reverse is trying to learn from you, okay? So take it as it resonates. I'm not saying that this person is going to attack you. What I'm saying is that this person is probably going through some challenges of their own that you have already grown from, right? So when you interact with this Knight of Rods in reverse, know that it is to either teach that person or to teach you. Those always, you know, life is teaching you a lesson, okay? So then you will be in this Nine of Rods energy where you have to stand strong in the face of adversity. And the only way that I can suggest that is with a level of acceptance, because you have to accept this Knight of Rods for being who it is that they are. Okay, so with this Knight of Rods reversed, paired with this Nine of Rods, I'm seeing that you all are in duality, like you're learning from each other how to be this best version of yourself. And essentially you have to make the decision to prioritize the wellness of your soul. You have to make the decision to operate in an energy of spiritual maturity. So when I'm seeing this Knight of Rods in reverse, I'm also seeing the casinos and the snakes cards in reverse, right? So you're being received in this overall energy together as smooth, balanced. This is that twin flame union. So this could be a brother. This could be a friend. This could be a son, a daughter. Like, the gender does not have to be specific with the Knight of Rods. It could be a male or a female. Take it as it resonates. Or this could be you that's in this energy that needs to overcome this challenge, right? So take it as it resonates. You, like I said during the cycle of this read, this King of Rods could have been you or it could have been someone else, right? This Queen of Swords could have been you or it could have been someone else. These could be people in your life that you interacted with. And with this Six of Cups, you have people that you can trust and that, you know, you feel supported to. Or the situation could be different. Only you know what resonates with you, okay? What I'm seeing in the future is There's a Six of Cups energy where it's effortless and it's easy for you all to interact with each other. It's not hostile. It's like very pure and genuine, the energy that you all exchange with each other, okay? Further into the future, and as far as I could see into the future, is this Knight of Rods energy in reverse. Because you have to stand strong in the face of adversity, whatever those challenges of being honest and not playing games. Okay, so that could either be this other person that has to, or people, or that could just be like something that you have to learn from. Like I said, these experiences are things that you're going to learn from and that you essentially should heal from, right? So give that person grace, give these people grace, and definitely give yourself grace if it's something that you need to grow and learn from, okay? You are being received in this information as a philosophical, wise, thoughtful, and also like very reflective. So this is a time in the future where you will reflect on what it is that you know. You will make a wise decision to respond with grace and with love, you know, and in a healing energy, so that you remain balanced in this King of Rods and Queen of Swords energy that you were in during the cycle of the read. And I say that because you have done the work towards the end of the cycle of the read to put you in a better position, okay? So Aries, that is all that I have for you. I do send you encouragement to be able to overcome whatever challenges may come your way, which I know you can do. And I also send love, light, and healing energy. And I will see you all next time. Bye.